Lovely people.
Look, it's sunny today, but it might rain any moment. Weather is totally unpredictable.
Who is live? Today I am filming outside. How is the lighting here? At home the lighting is not good. The video doesn't appear clear, so I've been trying to find a really proper place to film. I finally managed to come here. Do you know? You only live once. You have just one life, one chance. How will you spend your life? Do you want to live life fully, doing good deeds, living according to God's will, even if it means you have to give up many worldly passions and suffer for Christ's sake? I'm sure you are aware this sort of life is exciting and you don't see any wonderful rewards. It's not to your advantage. So you probably don't want to sacrifice your limited time doing what appears to be loved. At the same time, you are also aware that while this sort of life may not be rewarding here on earth as long as you are alive, but the moment your life ends, you will have not a physical but spiritual reward. Here is another choice. Live your life the way you want. Live in a way you think is right, according to your limited wisdom. Be busy making your worldly wishes come true. Is it worthy? You may not even have time to spare for people nearer to you, people you can physically see and touch, because you are fully booked for the day. How then are you going to spare the extra time to spend with God, whom you have never seen, can never physically touch? Let me share an episode of Kori and Little Kori heard the testimony of Sadhu Sundar Singh, the missionary of India. She longed for similar experience. She asked, "Why haven't I had such an experience? I received Jesus as my Savior. I believe Him with all my heart." The Sadhu replied, "Then your experience is more miraculous than mine." In chapter 20 of the book of John, Jesus told Thomas, "Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen, yet have believed." I had to see Jesus to believe. You believe Him without seeing Him. Isn't that wonderful? You only have one life, only one chance. On top of that, you don't know how long you can live. So choose the type of life you want to live wisely. Please do not exhaust your life doing things which will give you no spiritual reward. Life is not all about physical. You have to consider your spiritual life. Do not ever, never think your life is worthless. So what's the value of your life? How much do you think it's worth? How much do you think it can be exchanged with? Here you remember, no one can put a price tag on your life, not even yourself, because your life is of immeasurable value. If you are able to understand this fact, then you will also realize that life is a sacred trust, that life must not be wasted, but that life must be devoted to the best possible use. Allow me to share a poem. The name of the author is quite complicated for me to pronounce, so let's leave that. Okay, I'm going to hurry up. My camera tripod is not working well. It's not for man to trifle. Life is brave, and sin is here. Our age is but the falling of a leaf, a dropping tear. We have no time to put away the hours. All must be earnest in a world like ours. Not many lives, but only one have we. One, only one. How sacred should that one life be? That narrow span, day after day, filled with blessed toil, hour after hour, still bringing me new spoil. It reminds me of an illustration used to illustrate the sacredness of one life. A little girl, shopping with her mother, was allowed to purchase some candy after the groceries had been done. She stood before a glass case, intently eyeing the appealing assortment in the various square glass dishes. First, she would point to the content of one dish and say, "I want this one." Just as the shopkeeper would reach for it, she would change her attention to another variety and say, "No, I want one of these." After several such instances of indecision, the annoyed mother rebuked her. "Dear, Hurry up and make up your mind, the youngest child replied. But mother, I only have one penny to spend. Only one penny, only one life. Be sure to spend it wisely. The late King George V of Great Britain used to keep a motto. I shall pass through this wood but once. Any good things therefore that I can do, or any kindness that I can show any human being, let me do it now. Let me not defer nor neglect, for I shall not pass this way again. Now ask yourselves honestly if your present activities and ambitions are worthy when viewed in its light. Thank you so much for sticking around. I honestly hope you learned something from this video. Feel free to drop anything at the comment section. It would be great if you could share this video so that it can reach more people. If you want to support this channel, please subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. See you again.